Hello, my name is Kerry Honeybell and I am International Admissions Coordinator here at Warminster School. We would like to share a film with you about one of our international pupils, Henry. This film is slightly different from our other films because it's actually speaking to Henry's parents. So it's listening to them, and they are talking about their worries, their concerns about sending their son to school overseas. In this increasingly strange world, we fully understand that this can be a difficult decision. So hopefully listening to what Henry's parents has to say will sort of help you to make that decision. The difference from when our international pupils arrive and when they leave is astonishing, and you will hear from them. Just to give it a bit of context, we filmed it on Speech Day, which is my favourite day of the academic year. It's a day I both love and dread. I love it because it means that all of our families can get to see Warminster and all that we have to offer, and something that I think is really important for them to experience. It's a day I dread because we get to say goodbye to some of our families, and that, for me in particular, is very emotional. So we hope you enjoy the film. If you have any queries or worries that you would like to talk through with us at all, then do please get in contact. Thank you and enjoy.
Henry came to Warminster actually 4 years ago, and it was supposed to be for 2 terms initially. So it became much longer as planned, and but we think it was the right choice.
First of all, it was his decision to go abroad, to a school abroad, and my wife Andrea and Henry were looking at schools here in England and visited them. Henry said, "Okay, Warminster is my school." He was 14 years old at that time, so really young.
I wasn't so much worried, to be honest, because I was visiting with him the schools, and so I did kind of know where he's going to. I did, know that there are scaring stuff. So that was not my worry. My biggest worry was the traveling, to be honest, back and forth. I think after the first travels back and forth, we got more confident. But I think the first time when he traveled on his own, where we just were concerned. Does it all work out? Is the taxi going to be there? Is the plane going to be on time? What if the plane is going to be cancelled? So all those things that can happen and has happened, to be honest. And I think, but that also was helping, I think, him in developing kind of maturity and self-confidence, that he can also solve problems on the way.
From our point of view, he's now much more senior. He developed rapidly, and he's relaxed, and he's clear thinking, and that is great.
So for me, it's really a lot of self-confidence that he developed, also taking the responsibility as prefect or head of school at the end. Being really confident in speaking, making connections, building relationships, because that was also something that was a skill that's newly required if you go to a new location or a new school, and he managed it really well. I think the most important advice I would give is they need to own it. So they need to want it themselves. I think it's nothing that you can impose on them. You can encourage, you can support, and you should. That would be actually my advice, to parents. Encouraging when there are doubts. I think that's our role as parents, giving them a way, but having them kind of making their own choice.